Now, at first, I was not going to talk about this fragrance. Welcome to my place. My name is Dave. Very good to have you here. This is London from the House of Burberry. The batch is 8015. Now, there's a reason I'm showing you the batch. 15 ml. You could pick this up for around under 25, maybe around 20-ish. Spray time. Oh, a lot of juice, just one spray. But for this one, gotta go more than one. I'm just doing one first. Okay. So the story is, this one smells great. Most people would agree. People around me smelled it. They enjoy it. But the problem is the reputation of shortevity. It does not last too long. For me, it may be about half an hour to 1 hour. If I'm lucky, maybe 2. But then again, I have dry skin, okay? Maybe it lasts longer on you. So that is the reputation. But also another thing people say is that it smells like the holidays, specifically Christmas. For me, absolutely. Now, the first spray I'm getting is that freshness. But then to my nose, I'm picking up something green, like piney Christmas tree. I asked around, not everybody get that, but a couple of friends, they say, yeah, I get what you're saying, yeah. Like a little bit greenness to it. Fresh from the bergamot. I'm getting some right away. It's not overly sweet, but right away there's a bit of sweet from the cinnamon. Playing with that bergamot. Like I said, some green to my nose. The pininess. But does not go too vintage. This one came out in 2006. But I don't think it smells outdated at all, even though it's been, 16 years. Still smell very modern. Yes, this one is, in my opinion, the best from the house. At least that I have tried from the House of Burberry. Specifically, especially in this price range. You're talking about around $20-ish for 50 ml. You cannot get better than this. Now, the reason why I was not thinking about talking about this one, because in my mind is it doesn't last that long, even though it smells good. Then I thought a lot of cheapy fragrance, inexpensive fragrance, they don't smell even close to this. They don't smell as good as this. And yet they cost the same. People talk about those. So this masterpiece deserves its own time. So here you go. Now the reason showing the batch number is maybe you got better batch and then yours lasts longer than the 1 or 2 hours of my bottle. In case if you do, let us know. Okay, I bought this a few years back. I actually don't remember. At least it's not during the pandemic, so it's about more than 2 or 3 years. I say, give me a second because I'm trying to find the sheen here. You can still see a little bit of it. One spray is just obviously not enough, so let's give it a couple more. The spirit is perfectly good, right? Everybody see this sleeve, they know it's from the House of Burberry. Smells really good. What happened was I was taking a walk with my wife and it was really cold. We were wearing coat, nighttime. The wind, cold wind was blowing. I got whiffs of this. It's fantastic. It's really uplifting, festive. That's the best way to describe it. I don't think this is an everyday scent for me. It's absolutely not a signature scent. So maybe once in a while, especially during the holidays, would be great. But if you ask me to wear this every other day, I'll probably get tired of it. I'm not sure why that happens. Then again, most fragrances I feel that way about, especially this one, okay? As good as it is, I just don't see myself wearing this. It's not that it's bad, but I kind of get bored of it. It's not a complex scent. Now, on the top, like I said, I get the freshness of the bergamot and some sweet cinnamon. Even though this is not overly sweet, I get some greenness. It feels like a pine tree. I don't know if it's a playing tricks on me because of the holiday vibe of it. And I'm actually getting some leather. This is mostly I would say a cinnamon, leathery tobacco scent with some freshness in the back from the bergamot and lavender. I'm picking up some oak moss as well. But now, this type of oak moss is not the classical strong powerhouse type. It is playing very well in the back there together with the tobacco. To my nose, in the beginning and the middle, tobacco is way in the background. But during the dry down, that's what I'm getting a lot. The tobacco comes in, adding with a bit of sweet from the cinnamon. But because of the lack of longevity, it doesn't stick too long, and all those notes do not really project all that well, even after 10-15 minutes. Yeah, that's one of the big downside. That's the reason why I did not pick up a bigger bottle, because if the smell lasts, this deserves 10-20 bottles just so just to make sure I could have it for the rest of my life. That's how nice I think the scent is. That's how much I want to smell this during the holiday times, but the lack of longevity. So I think, you know what, now I'm talking to you about it, maybe my whole mindset is wrong. It smells good, does not last that long. I should buy bigger bottles after bigger bottle, looking at the low price, so I could spray 10-20 sprays like 10 times a day, so I could smell it the whole time, right? Maybe that's the way to think about this. Yeah, because there are plenty of good scents that don't last all day or last half a day, and they're a lot pricier than this. And this is what, like I said, I think I picked it up for $22 or 50 ml. 50 ml usually typically lasts about 500 sprays. So yeah, I gotta think about getting a bigger bottle. With that said, at least for me, it doesn't transition all that much. It does go from the freshness of the lavender, the bergamot. The cinnamon will play throughout, and at the end, the tobacco will come in more. This is more of a tobacco dominant type of scent. It's more of a leaf, okay? Not the smoke, not the cigarette, but tobacco leaf specifically. Yeah, I'm getting some woodiness as well, pairing up at the end there. And the green bit of piney, I think it's piney or oak moss. That greenness is still playing in the background. That's a very good mixture though. It carries a warmth to it. It carries the festive feeling to it. For me personally, the festive comes from the pininess, the greenness, a little bit, I think maybe a little bit of a cypress, but I think mostly more of that pininess. Yeah, as if I'm walking in the forest and I'm smelling, picking out the needle, pine needle, and smelling just a bit of it. But not all my friends picked that up. Just a couple of them. I was wearing this when we were doing gatherings, and they picked that up. Now, I was taking a walk nighttime with my wife, and it was cozy. I picked this up from the wind. She picked that up as well, and she said, "That's nice." Okay, from her, that is already a big compliment. And when we got home, I showed her the bottle. She saw this, and she actually said, "Oh, this fitting of the smell." The sleeve, she's talking about the Burberry sleeve. It actually does fit the smell itself. It gives a warmth in the cold weather. So for this one, I think the cold weather is a perfect time and place to wear this, the holiday season. Now, if you live in the southern hemisphere, your holiday, your Christmas is not cold. I never thought about that. You guys in Australia, the southern hemisphere, you celebrate Christmas in the hot weather. Bummer. Okay, the scent itself, like I say, it doesn't change all that much for me. I do think this is a unisex scent. Ladies can wear this, guys can wear this. Nothing specifically smell too manly, even though it's tobacco scent. I love smelling tobacco on ladies. So there's something about it that is sensual and warm to it, and yet it does carry a masculinity to it. So it works very well both ways. So in my opinion, unisex is fine, but nothing feminine. There's absolutely nothing feminine about this. There's not too much floral. What I do pick up is a little bit of green and some lavender and some bergamot. Okay, maybe just a bit of floral. Yeah, it does carry just a bit of it. Okay, I absolutely get the holiday festive season, and I like it. I love it actually. So this one is a big thumbs up. Now, season will be the cold season. Weather is the cold weather. Unisex doesn't last all that long, so spray away, carry with you in your pocket or in your purse, spray away. And like I said, for me, it's not an all year signature scent. All right, so I'll just specifically save this for the holidays, which is perfectly good. That's a good way to build a relationship, association for your loved ones, for your family and friends. So they associate this with you in the holiday season, which is fine, which is nice. All right then, it's not too much to say about this. If you seen this one or you smell this one, it's been around for a long time, since 2006. So a lot of you have probably smelled this before. And let me know if you enjoy it. For me, it's the perfect holiday scent, and the price awesome. I hope that's kind of helpful. As always, see you next time.